Hello, my beautiful people. First is back again with a new recipe, Abacha. So, I'm going to teach you how to make Abacha. So, let's get started. So, Abacha is a popular Nigerian food that we like to eat. So, when we eat it, we like to put lots of protein, be it fish, your meat. So, the first thing you are going to ever do is to get those proteins ready. So, that is my protein cooking, and this is garden egg. This is my ehuru. They call it ehulu. This is my garden egg leaf. And then I'm going to start prepping everything. So this is me, cutting my angara. Angara, this is garden egg. We call it angara. So I'm prepping my angara and be sure you don't put any rotten one. So I started washing my garden egg leaf as well. You have to wash this thoroughly. In this video, I had already washed it extra twice. And then after cooking my meat, I made sure the water dried in it. Then I used hot water to like wash this abacha, and then I'm going to leave it for some minutes, then remove it immediately because we don't want it to get so soft. So this is what I quickly did here because I don't want it to get so soft. So after that, I started toasting my crayfish because crayfish enhances the taste of this abacha. Okay, you can use more if you have more at home. And then I started toasting my ehuru. This particular ingredient is very important when you're making your abacha. It gives it a unique flavor. Okay, so you have to toast it, and then this toasting helps the scent, the aroma to come out. And then I proceeded to frying my oil. Then after which I pounded my ehuru. So this is all like the preparation processes. Okay, so I'm going to leave out the recipe of this abacha in the description box, and if you like it here, don't forget to subscribe. So after toasting my crayfish, I'm going to, pound it and prepare all of that. This is my ehuru and this is my crayfish. I also started pounding my pepper. You might decide to use more or less of this pepper, okay? Then after that, I'm going to just, keep that aside and then head over to combining them. This is my palm ash water, that is ungu. Ungu is palm ash, and when you get your ungu, you are going to mix it in water and use the water and drain it out and use the water to do this ncha. They call this ncha in Igbo. Okay, so we're making the ncha of this abacha. So this is me turning it, and at this point in this pot you will have just the oil and the ungu, the water I showed you, the palm ash water I showed you, in case if you don't know what it's called in Igbo. So after mixing it, it became not red anymore, like it became light. Sorry guys. So after that, I'm going to like start putting in my, grounded spices. I started with the ehuru and a little bit of the pepper that I grounded. Okay. So this is basically what you're going to do, and you're going to add your ogiri. This is ogirisi in Igbo. So you're going to add this. All this is like our African native food that you would love to try if you've not tried this at home. It's not really something very hard to prepare. And you also, if you're also a lover of abacha, you should try this recipe because you're going to love it. Okay. So after mixing all those things, we're going to add, like, if you have your meat stock remaining, you are going to add it at this point. Okay, you're going to add it into this ncha. So after that, you're going to add in your crayfish and just basically throw in everything inside the pot and mix. So this is basically what I'm doing here. So after that, I added some Maggi and some salt as well. So you can decide to add based on the quantity of the abacha you are making. Okay, do well not to add so much at a time because you can always adjust the taste as the time is going on, like moving forward. So after that, I started, putting in the abacha into the pot to mix it. So, and this abacha, if you know it very well, you know that we use hand to make it. Like, you have to use your hand to mix it. It's not compulsory, but it's to ensure that you do it very well. Okay, And mind you, the hands were properly washed and you don't have to worry about dirty hands in this video, okay? I just added my salt and then I proceeded to, turning this abacha to combine everything together. And one of the major ingredients in this abacha is that you have to use enough red oil, okay? Use enough red oil because it's also add to the taste. And do well to use a fresh red oil. Don't use a stale one so that it doesn't have this gumming effect when you put it in your mouth, okay? So that is basically what I'm doing here. So if you like abacha, comment in the comment section. Tell me about it and tell me how you like to make yours, or if you're going to try this my method, because this is a banger. So here, this is just me basically using abacha to get the meat stock out of the pot so that I can just mix the remaining portion into the red oil. So this is my abacha and it is ready at this point. At this point, you just have to serve it up with your already prepared vegetable. And if you're making your abacha, you can always add orishirishi, all those vegetables like garden egg vegetable and the garden egg itself, meat and all those things. They make it even more delicious. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe, like this video and share with your friends. And this is my abacha sitting pretty, and I'll see you next time. Bye.